I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to family, friends, staff, and all loved ones to the Audubon High School Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. I'm Jordan Seymour, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity to speak on the behalf of the Class of 2025. I would like to extend a thank you to the Audubon Board of Education, Administration, and Maintenance team for helping to make this special evening possible. I would also like to express the immense gratitude we have towards our teachers, counselors, staff, coaches, and loved ones for supporting us during every moment throughout all years. We would not be standing here today without your guidance. As we look around during the ceremony today and try to make sense of how this day has crept up on us, let us not forget the countless moments and challenges that have led up to this one moment. After today, we will have spent approximately 14,000 hours within a school building. During that time, we will have all faced challenges and tests of perseverance. I'm sure many of us have felt like we have just experienced the hardest or worst days of our lives during high school. Despite the challenges we faced, we were quickly reminded we still have school in the morning. Audubon High School has ultimately been a constant for us, constantly pushing us through our hard times. The Audubon High School staff and our friends have supported us and carried us through these moments, putting smiles on our faces, providing guidance, and always giving kindness. This building and these people have seen the many seasons of our lives that brought us here today. Let us not forget that in those 14,000 hours and the 4 years encapsulating them, we have had some of the happiest and hardest moments of our lives. Within these walls, we have laughed, cried, made friends, lost friends, and found ourselves. The biggest constant during this time has been our growth, which leads us to standing here today, to the young adults we are at our graduation. As you are walking out of the ceremony today, live in the moment of change. Embrace it. Embrace the growth you have made. Celebrate how far you have come and how far you will continue to go. Cherish this very second that you have worked so hard to get to and feel every ounce of pride. You've earned it. Think of all the incredible memories you have made and the bright and opportune future ahead of you. Never be afraid of change. Make more memories, speak up for what you believe in, be the best version of yourself. This next chapter is yours to decide. I wish you good luck to all the members of the Class of 2025 and their future endeavors. Soak it all in. You've earned it. Congratulations and thank you.
Just 1 year ago, a representative of the senior class of 2024 presented to a representative of the class of 2025 this mantle, symbolic of the high standards and traditions of Audubon High School. She made me hold it proudly, guard it carefully, and as our alma mater closed her doors for the last time upon the retreating figures of the class of 2025, to pass it on to the class of 2026, bidding her to assume with it all the responsibility of Title V. And so, I place this cherished robe in your hands. It is a symbol of noble ideals. May you fold it proudly and hand it down to your successor, with its shining gold unsullied.
As the representative of the class of 2026, it is with both pride and humility that I, Finola Witherington, on behalf of the class of 2026, accept this mantle, symbolic of the ideals and traditions of Audubon High School. I am proud in the knowledge that a high honor is conferred upon my class through me, and humbled in the realization that such an honor inevitably entails great responsibility. We will strive earnestly to be true to the trust you have placed on us, and in our turn, we will endeavor to pass this robe on to the class of 2026.
Good evening. My name is Leo Davis, and I've had the pleasure of being the president of the 2024 to 2025 chapter of the National Honor Society. I'd like to start by thanking all the family, friends, and staff members that showed up in support of all our graduates tonight. It really means a lot to all of us. On behalf of the NHS, I'd also like to thank Mrs. Egner for all the hard work she's put in as our classroom. I'm going to begin with the recognizing of our members of this chapter, so I ask that you please rise when your name is called. Trent Bale. Ella Bradley. Abigail Bradshaw. Clark Davis. Riley Irwin. Joelle Jacobowski. Haley Kirkman. Patricia Lozinski. Mary McGuire. Christopher Pedley. Jane Capone. Ashley Sinatra. Abigail Soul. Alyssa Thomason. Stephen Schroeder. Alexa Villarreal. Olivia White. Anthony West. And our very own NHS assistant, Donnie Neal. Through my 6 years of attending this school, this was the year the National Honor Society was the most involved and successful I've ever seen. And this can be credited to how ambitious our members have been, so I thank you guys for that. We didn't just follow the traditional events that NHS hosts and organizes, which include 2 blood drives in November and March, and the honorable celebrations that are held after each bargaining period. We decided to create 2 of our own fundraisers, selling gummy bears before midterms and plastic eggs with jelly beans before Easter, and we organized a field trip and egg hunt for the Audubon preschool. We placed 2 billboards within the school to post our current and upcoming events and oversaw the running of the tutoring program. Our members have committed hundreds of hours to the community through tutoring, assisting classrooms, helping local environmental groups, visiting nursing homes, donating, attending blood drives, and aiding food pantries. I believe we have fulfilled our responsibility as members of the National Honor Society to uphold the 4 pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. I'd once again like to thank Ms. Egner for all she has done for our organization this past year, and I would like to thank Mr. Lev as well for listening to our relentless field trip and event proposals. I wish the best of luck to our next chapter. I hope you aim to surpass the bar we have set. And to the graduating class sitting here before us, it's been fun knowing you all, and I wish you good luck.
Hey everybody, it seems that the weather has thankfully held up for this lovely ceremony. First, I'd like to thank all family members, friends, NHS staff, and Board of Education members for attending Audubon High School's 2025 graduation ceremony. We are gathered here to mark a time of great achievement and celebration as my class starts a new chapter of their lives. Now, this is usually where God before we go on to give everyone an amazing piece of advice. sacrifice to take with them after graduation. But I have something different in mind. I can't offer a life-changing piece of advice because I am just like you, an 18-year-old graduate still trying to figure out what it means to be an adult and the choices along with it. There is no difference between the chairs we sit in today, but we have all accomplished the same goal, receiving our high school diploma. I don't need to remind you about trying your hardest despite previous failures. You already know that. There's no need to tell you about the importance of determination and showing up. High school has taught you that. However, I'd like to remind you that sadly, life is going to be hard. You're going to make mistakes, some bigger than others. This is all part of growing up and finding out what truly makes us happy, even if that means starting from scratch. High school has been a practice round, giving us space to discover interests and future careers. We learn the secret art of procrastination, staying up till 1 in the morning to get done that 500-word essay. We hoped our 15 minutes of studying would get through our English test. Half the time, we were lucky. However, high school wasn't only about getting your work done before the deadline. For some, it was the 6 hours we got to catch up with friends. The school day was less long and boring when you get to work with somebody who makes you laugh, even if that means the assignment isn't complete until you get home. Homework could wait if it meant you could have a cup of coffee with your friends and catch up. Tomorrow's test and listed event. The true lesson in high school is not only striving for good grades, but balancing it with the joy of life. Obsessing over first grades is a piece of stress. That's it. Sure, it looks good to start college, but it barely matters. In reality, our relationships are the most valuable part of our lives, as they are our support system. These are the people you call when you forget your lunch and need to know the location of your target and senior assassins. Some of the people you've met these past 6 years will be part of your life for decades to come. Cherish those relationships, for you never know when you're going to never see them again. My 7th and 8th grade math teacher, Ms. Walensky, lived by one value during her short time on this earth. Make every moment count. I know it's cliche, but remember that you are not allowed to worry about the negatives of life, but to enjoy what it has to offer. Take those chances, despite the limitations and despite the self-doubt. You are used only on this earth once, so you might as well make it count. Now, it seems I still managed to give everyone's valued morning advice, and I thank again for the opportunity to give this speech at Audubon High School's 2025 graduation. I would like to end it here with a joke my brother picked out for this ceremony. Why do seniors love group projects? Because it's the only time procrastination becomes a team sport. And yes, my last name is like the Phoenix Sky, and my dad's name is Frank.
Good evening. I would like to welcome my fellow students, parents, and loved ones in the audience, and of course the teachers, Board of Education, and the staff and administration here at Audubon. I think we can all agree that this day is bittersweet. We can all agree our whole high school experience has been bittersweet. We can all remember the bitterness of a kid tapping his pencil behind you too loud, a test with questions that weren't on the study guide, losing the love of your life when you were 15, staying up late to finish a project just for the teacher to announce an extension the next day, losing friends you thought you'd have your whole life, and of course, quarantine. We couldn't see each other except during Zoom meetings we definitely paid attention to. But it wasn't all bad. We can also remember the sweetness of getting a grade you were proud of, having a free day in class, talking and playing games, building relationships with teachers who make you feel seen, finding a group of friends who make you feel like you belong, and watching those friends be accepted into their dream schools. All the good and bad of these past 12 years have led to this moment, and we won't leave these experiences behind when we cross that stage. We will carry them with us. We are all headed on different paths, but none of us are being left behind. We all have so much potential. We have never had more opportunities, more options, more freedom, and more time to choose our paths than we do right now. Graduating might feel scary. You might be thinking, oh no, I have to grow up and decide what I want to do with the rest of my life right now or I will have no future. I've felt that way. I think all your friends, family, and yes, even your teachers have felt that way. That fear is normal, but it is not necessary.
Replace that fear of the unknown with an excitement for possibility. Tony Robbins once said, "Most people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can achieve in a decade. Just give yourself time." Let's be honest, most of us have been winging it through high school, and the secret the adults here won't tell you today is that they're all winging it through life too. So don't stress trying to figure everything out right now. Life has a funny way of working itself out. So as we reflect on the bittersweetness of this last moment of high school, I urge you all to embrace the bittersweetness of life beyond high school. The fear and the excitement, the responsibility and the freedom. Take all of it in. Enjoy all of it. This is that scene at the end of the movie where the main character rides off into the sunset. We have no idea where they're headed, but we know it's going to be good. Thank you.
Good evening, parents, staff, family, friends, the Board of Education, and of course my fellow graduates. My name is Ella Braddock, and welcome to Audubon High School's graduation ceremony of the class of 2025. To the people sitting behind me, I'd like to take a moment to congratulate you. We did it. The moment's finally here. And thank you to all the people sitting before us who played a vital role in our ability to walk across the stage today. I distinctly remember sitting in my 4th grade classroom, daydreaming about the 12th grade. Senior year was just a distant thought, and graduation, unimaginable. Countless times I daydreamed about our senior trip, and every time I watched a group of seniors depart from our field hockey field on senior night, I envisioned how I would look strolling across the field saying a final goodbye to Coach K. Things definitely feel different in the moment. I'm sure many of you can relate when I say senior year was nothing like we daydreamed. Our high school careers are often nothing like we imagined them to be. We don't picture the downs that never fail to accompany the ups, the gruesome work it'll actually take to achieve our goals, or the unexpected roadblocks that life loves to throw our way. Undoubtedly, we have spent time attempting to plan out what lies ahead once the ceremony is over, in the same way we attempted to plan out what high school was going to look like for us. Whether you've got everything figured out, or you're sitting here feeling unsure of what lies ahead, one thing is for certain. Today we step into adulthood. That's a lot of pressure. But think back to all the moments of pressure we faced within the walls of Audubon High School. The stress of attempting to construct a project for Mr. Webb, or memorizing the entirety of the muscular system for Miss Egner. The weight of knowing if you don't bring home the Curly Cup, Thanksgiving might be ruined for a lot of alumni this year. We as a class persevered through all these moments, and we grew from them. Of course, the whole point of high school is to learn, but I think we ended up teaching each other a lot more than what we learned in the 4 walls of a classroom. It's an impossible task not to influence one another in some way, in our 1 square mile town. Although some people may focus on the annoyances of a small town, such as the fact that news often travels way too fast, there's a lot of beauty we found in our close-knit community. One of my favorite memories of this is when the girls' soccer team won sectionals. Everyone in the community showed up for the team, and when they won, everyone rushed the field. Students, teachers, family, and friends. You don't have to be playing a sport to feel pride in the green wave. It's moments like this that make up what high school is truly about, the people whose lives we touched and who we learned from. No matter if you were someone who dreaded seeing Mr. Corley and Mr. Bullock every morning as you walked through the gym entrance, no offense guys, or someone who loved showing up every day, Audubon gave us the skills we will now use to navigate the world on our own. Like I mentioned before, the dreams we make for our future often don't pan out, but with the lessons we learned within these 4 years, we'll be strong enough to make it through. And that is something we will never forget. So thank you to the people who helped us grow. To my classmates, go out, make bold mistakes, continue to grow, and I'm confident that with what we learned from each other, we will go on to do remarkable things with our futures. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, teachers and staff, friends and peers. My name is Francis Oswald. It's hard to believe that a few years ago I walked into Audubon High as a new student, quiet and anxious. I walked in. It was my first time I ever felt like I was starting over. I was pretty confident that I was going to arrive and feel alone the whole time. In just a very short period of time, I learned the contrary though. I was growing, learning, not just in the classroom, but about myself, about life, about the type of person I want to become. I've met some amazing people, made some unforgettable memories, and felt so much more at home than I ever thought I would. Nonetheless, it's hard to say goodbye, but it's time for us to all take that first step. It's time to move on to achieve our dreams, seize opportunities, and conquer challenges. Even though we are turning the tassel and moving on with our lives, we carry with us everything we're supposed to do. I entered Audubon High as shy sophomore, terrified to think about his future because it seemed like there was nothing good coming for him. I had been too great of a student the past couple of years, and my confidence was at an all-time low. I wasn't convinced that a new school, a fresh start would be enough to get me out of this funk. Everything was new. All the kids seemed to know each other for a very long time. The long, straight hallway made it easy for me to find my classes, and the cafeteria where I began to make new friends was completely different from what I was used to. I began to have hope that maybe this wouldn't be so bad after all. It wasn't long until I made my way into my first group of friends. And for the first time in a very long time, I felt genuinely accepted by the people that weren't the same ones I'd known since kindergarten. I had messed up in my academics previously and dug myself into a really deep hole. Despite that, I was accepted by many, but I still didn't feel accepted by myself. I felt as if I failed myself and those around me. That was until I met some teachers and staff that helped me regain my confidence. They reassured that despite my laziness and neglect of my previous work, that I was smart and that they saw it. I just needed to use my wits effectively and not just when I wanted to. With this mentality, I began to raise my grades and look more positively in the future. I've now regained my confidence and am able to achieve my dream because I'm now going to be attending college for my biology degree to one day hopefully be able to help people like the people help me. And to my friends and peers, we now stand on the edge of everything we've ever known. It's time for us to take a giant leap into the dark and for each and every one of us to strive for the goals we hope to achieve as children. We should all now take a moment to be proud. Proud of how far we've come, the people we've become, and proud of the future we're about to create for ourselves. We may all be heading in very different directions, chasing very different dreams, but one thing we will always share is this chapter of our lives together. This place, are representations of our efforts to change the world by becoming smarter and more prepared for the real life, has given us all we need to move on and accomplish our goals. Now, instead of Audubon High representing us, it's time for us to represent Audubon High and prove to everyone what kids from this small region can do. So let's now move with confidence, with purpose, and with perseverance, still waiting for the best parts of our stories to be written. Congrats, Audubon High, class of 2025. We did it.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this evening to celebrate the Audubon High School Class 2025. Before I begin my remarks, I'd like to recognize some of our honored guests this evening. Any active military or veterans, thank you for your service. Members of the Mount Ephraim and Audubon Boards of Education, Audubon Mayor Robert Jacobowski, Audubon Commissioner Mrs. Andrea Wendell, Audubon Commissioner Mr. Dave Delaney, Mount Ephraim Mayor Ms. Sue Carney, Mount Ephraim Commissioner Mr. Michael Marone, Mount Ephraim Fire Chief Mr. Matthew Frankowski, Audubon Police Chief Mr. David Bauer, Reverend Donald Painter, Pastor Steve Martino, Ms. Allen, Superintendent of Schools, is not able to be here this evening, but she sends her congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2025. School Business Administrator, Mrs. Deborah Roncase. Director of Special Education, Ms. Noelle Bissinger. Director of Buildings and Grounds, Mr. Bud Rudder, and congratulations on your retirement. Assistant Principal of Athletics, Mr. Anthony Carbone, and congratulations on your retirement. Assistant Principal, Mr. Eric Miller. Assistant Principal of School Counseling, Mr. Daniel Howey. Vice Principal, Mr. Frank Corley. Graduation Coordinators, Mrs. Lorraine Drinkhouse and Mrs. Elaine Root. Audubon High School Maintenance, Grounds, and Custodial Crews. Our Administrative Assistants, Mrs. Jamie Cavallero, Mrs. Melanie Durante, Mrs. Kelly Burns, Mrs. Caitlin Coombs, Mrs. Jill Breeway, and Mrs. Heather Weil. And all the other Audubon and Mount Ephraim school faculty and staff who are here with us this evening. I'd like to take a moment to recognize anyone who's unable to be here this evening. I would ask you to have a moment of silence to remember all of those individuals who are no longer with us, especially our late teacher, coach, colleague, and friend, Mr. Lou Palazzo. Thank you. This is a night of celebration of all you've achieved and all you've overcome and all you're stepping into. Our school's motto, a tradition of pride and excellence, is not just a slogan. It's been your blueprint. You've honored that tradition through your hard work, your leadership, your creativity, and your kindness. You've earned the right to be proud. And tonight, we honor that excellence. But let me be clear. You are not only walking away from this with memories and diplomas. You're walking away prepared. You're prepared for whatever comes next, whether that's college, career, military, a gap year, or a path you haven't fully figured out yet. You've already shown you can handle hard things, and that matters more than you might realize. Let me share something with you that I heard in the speech, something I believe that is incredibly important as you move into the next chapter of your life. Studying is hard. Failing is hard. Waking up and going to work early is hard. Struggling to pay your bills is hard. Speaking up is hard. Staying silent when it matters is also hard. There's a reward on the other side of one pain, and there is regret on the other side of the other. You have to choose your heart. There will always be challenges, no matter what you choose. But the heart that leads to growth is worth it. The heart that builds you into what you're meant to be, that's the one you lean into. And here's what many don't realize. Sometimes the best part isn't the end goal. It's the process of getting there. The nights you pushed through doubt, the times you failed but tried again, the people who stood by you. Those moments shape you. Those moments are the reward. So as you head out into the world, I encourage you to enjoy the process, even when it's messy, even when it's hard, because those are the moments that reveal what you're really made of. Class of 2025, thank you for living out our tradition of pride and excellence. You have left your mark at Audubon High School, and now it's time to leave your mark on the world. You are ready. You are capable. You can do hard things. Congratulations, graduates. We are so proud of you. Thank you. Audubon Board of Education. As the principal of Audubon High School, I certify that these students have met all the requirements set forth by the state of New Jersey and the Audubon Board of Education. They are therefore ready to receive their diplomas, signifying successful completion of their high school career. It is my profound pleasure to present to you the Audubon High School class of 2025.
Ashley Marie Sinatra. Trisha Rose Lidzensky. Ella Lynn Braddock. Joelle Marion Jacobowski. Clark Michael Davis. Leo Thomas Davis. Christopher William Kaiser. Abigail Quinn Bradshaw. Hassan F. Kasek. Alexa Ray Knudsen. Riley Lauren Irwin. Francis Oswald.
Margaret Paponi. Josephine Catherine Albanese. McKenna Paige Almond. Adriana Di Valerio. Abigail Fitzmarie Spittle. Pamela Flores. Alyssa M. Tomasetti. Jan Josue Ayala. Trent Dixon Bannell. Madeline Berry. Joshua Burrell. Logan Bittner. Mia Blake. Paul David Bogan. Michaela Denise Bonamo. Cassidy Lynn Bozart.
Callie Baldino. Alexis Marie Brownlow. Braden Bunnell. Elizabeth Hope Utrica. Dennis Cassis. Abigail Lily Calhoun. Willa Marie Cardone. Gianna Marie Perry. Raven Alexandria Charleston. Haley Clappers. Jenny Collins. Adriana Taylor Coleman. Annika Lee Coleman. Amaya Nevaeh Coleman. Keely Marie Curran.
Gianna DeThomas. Nicolina DeThomas. Talon Dixon. David Urso. Paolo Alessandro Durzo. Scott Dotto. Angelina Sophia Eckert. Vivian Blythe Edwards. Ariane Eggleston. Robert Jeffrey Farron. Sincere DeJohn Falk. Maren H. Finley.
Ashley May Flynn. Lance Kyle Burness. Matthew Aaron Gambo. Logan Gilbert. Antonio Rowland Good. Evan J. Haynes. David Hawk Strange. George Michael Heller. Ronald Homa. Joanna Grace Highland. Adnan Jadraga. Ava Marie Juliana.
Let's go! Let's go, Ava!
Nicholas Constantinos Cologers. Anella Paige Kalidi. Madeline Kern.
Lecomte. Alexander W. Lycos. Samson Lynn. Kimberly Lopez. Lillian May Lau. Avery Lindell. Brianna Alyssa McGuire. Pedro Marte. Karina Ivia Mayer. Kaylee Mazone. Sophia Marie McCann.
Grayson McCracken. Gabriel McCracken. Mary McGuire. Joshua Merrifield. Rocco Leonard Monofronte. Colin Sharon Hunter. Charlotte Flora Nolte. Donnie Newen. Liam Nixon. Joshua R. Nolan. Angel Lynn Oliver. Brandy Lynn Ortiz. George Alexis Ortiz. Giovanni Patton. Peyton Antonio Payton.
Giovanni Paul Quarles. Thomas Anthony Quinn. Xavier Ryden. Summer Ann Violet Reese. Cameron Anthony Reinhardt. Kirsten Marie Rittner. Alexandra Rose Rivera. Juliana C. Romano. Stanley J. Ross. Andrew H. Russell. Megan Marie Ryan. Cole Sassany. Peyton Alyssa Marie Sayers. Alyssa Show. Quinn Joseph Schlowendorf. Jason E. Stocklin. Jackson P. Strong. Ryan Sutton. Peyton Walter Spotak. Anthony James Thompson. Abigail Rose Toll. Stephen T. Trill. Gavin Evans Vanra. Alexa Lynn Villarreal. Theodore Jacob Vogt. Brian Walker. Frank Malcolm Webb. Thomas L. White. Olivia Lane Welcome. Seamus Colin Wertheiser. Lermaine P. White. Christopher Williams.
Yeah, Chris! Let's go, Chris!
Tyler John Wiltsey. Anthony Patrick Witt. Lindsay Corinne Ford. Joseph Robert Wolf. Cassidy Sierra Wright. Riley Ann Yakeba. Jules M. Zuccarelli.
How about a resounding round of applause for those graduates? Good evening. My name is Amy Davis, and on behalf of the Board of Education, I offer our heartfelt congratulations to the graduates of the class of 2025 and their families. Whether you are entering the workforce, armed services, or continuing your education, we are extremely proud of your accomplishments. At last year's graduation, I was honored to be able to speak about how I hoped graduates and their families would give each other grace as they navigated the first year after graduation. This year, my own family is 2 years post-graduation, and we're still trying to give each other grace. However, during my commute to work, I realized we're also practicing resilience. Why, you ask, would resilience come to mind as I travel to work? Well, my commute to work each day involves driving on King's Highway. Yep, that King's Highway. The King's Highway that has been under construction for what feels like the last 25 years. Each day, as I head to work, there's a new path to get where I'm going, new potholes to experience, bumps and unexpected extra turns. Each day, my commute takes a little bit longer than it should and takes a lot of resilience. Now, of course, I wish you all smooth sailing as you embark on this next phase of life. But chances are, you will find yourself on a metaphorical King's Highway at some point. The path we set for ourselves or the hopes we have for our students is not always the path we or they stay on. Life presents us with potholes, bumps, and unexpected turns. The goal, though, is to practice resilience. Take a deep breath, stay calm, listen to each other, lean on each other, talk things through, and look at all sides of the challenge. Is resilience easy? No. Does it come naturally? Do we have to practice resilience? Yes. But the great thing about practice is with it comes progress. King's Highway is still a daily challenge for me and for many of us. But I've learned to leave a little earlier and where some of the potholes are, although they are ever-changing. Graduates and families, help each other to practice resilience in the months ahead. Together, you will navigate this new territory and grow as families. And like all of us who travel King's Highway, you will get to your destination. Congratulations, and all the best for the future.
Good evening. My name is Frank Worley, and I have the pleasure of beginning the end-of-year awards for graduation. The first scholarship is the Frank Boldurian Memorial Scholarship. The scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has been active in positive extracurricular activities and community involvement. The student should best exemplify the special qualities of enthusiasm, respect, and loyalty to their peers, teachers, and coaches. Academic excellence is not a requirement. The special student should be someone every teacher or coach is pleased to have in their class, and fellow students are proud to call you a friend. The recipient of this award is Clark Davis. The Mary Lou Nast Memorial Nursing Scholarship. A $500 award is being presented to a graduating senior who will pursue a career in nursing. This award is made in memory of Mary Lou Nast, a registered nurse who was employed by the West Jersey Hospital System for 38 years. The recipient is Jane Paponi. Dr. Jennifer R. Lorenz Elwood Science Award is presented to a female student from Nottingham who attended Mantle schools from grades 4 to grade 8, has an interest in and aptitude for biological, medical, or environmental sciences, and is pursuing a career in the science field. This award is given in memory of Dr. Jennifer Lorenz Elwood, a 1982 graduate of Audubon High School. The recipient is Haley Harper. The Michael Allen Perchetti Memorial Scholarship is presented to a male student who is a member of the concert choir and has demonstrated a great love for music and strong commitment to his family, or played football for the Oakland Cougars, or played baseball for the Audubon Little League, or was involved in scouting. The scholarship is presented in memory of Michael Allen Perchetti, a member of the class of 1992. The recipient is Gavin Van Rauw. The Steve Paponi Memorial Scholarship. The scholarship is dedicated in memory of Steve Paponi. His career is a testament to the fact that you can do what you want and love for a living. The recipient must have a passion for music and show intent to pursue live sound or audio production and recording. There are two recipients, and they are Lillian Lau and Donnie Nugent.
Good evening. My name is Stanley Carbone. I'm the assistant principal for athletics. The next award is the Michael Ryan McClausen Foundation Scholarship. This is presented to a student who exhibits a sense of community service, civic duty, and importance of public responsibility. The student should demonstrate a balance of being within their school and community. The recipient is Trent Mantle. Charles G. Resnick Character Scholarship. Two 2000 scholarships are being presented to members of the senior class who exhibit outstanding character, have given service to the school, and plan to attend a post-secondary school of at least 2 years of duration. The recipients are Jane Paponi and Riley Harwin. The New Jersey State Seal of Biliteracy. The New Jersey State Seal of Biliteracy is an award given by the New Jersey Department of Education in recognition of the students who have studied and attained proficiency in at least one language in addition to English by high school graduation. And the recipients are Ella Broderick, Philo Darzo, Hema Flores, Francis King, and Ashley Sinatra. The Diane Guida Memorial Scholarship. Diane Godin was a beloved member of AHS for 37 years. Throughout her career, Diane enjoyed everything about the kids, especially coaching. The Diane Godin Memorial Scholarship was established to award a student who reflects Diane's positive outlook on life and competitive spirit. The recipient is Abigail Toll. The William Craig Scully Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is being offered to a student who participates in Unified Club and/or the Unified Sports Program. The recipient is Jason Stockland.
The Lori Hollander Memorial Scholarship. This $2,000 scholarship was created in 1998 in memory of Lori Hollander, who was a junior at Audubon High School at the time of her untimely death. The recipient of this scholarship was selected on the basis of leadership, dedication, friendship, and determination. The recipient is Trent Mantle. The Snook Beebe Memorial Scholarship. Snook Beebe was a dedicated husband, father, and community member whose greatest joy was watching his sons play the sports they loved. The Snook Beebe Memorial Scholarship will be awarded annually to an AHS senior football player. The scholarship recognizes a student athlete who demonstrates leadership, teamwork, and character, both on and off the field, honoring Snook's life and legacy. The recipients are Giovanni Patti and Tommy Quinn. The Jackie Hirschline Memorial Scholarship. A $5,000 scholarship is being awarded in memory of Jackie Hirschline, whose untimely death impacted us all. This award commemorates and honors her qualities of acceptance and understanding, and her ability to serve as a peacemaker. The recipient is Peyton Skotak. The Carrie J. Award. The Carrie J. Award is being given in memory of Carrie Jenkinson, who was a member of the class of 2018. This award recognizes the student who was 11th in the graduating class. 11 was Carrie's favorite number and the one she was proud to wear when representing Audubon. This year's winner will receive $5,000 to continue their education and career pursuits. It is our hope that the recipient and the entire graduating class will honor Carrie's memory by living her motto: "You never know how strong you are until being strong is all you have." The recipient is Alyssa Tomasetti.
Good evening, I'm Dan Howie, Vice Principal of School Counseling. The Joseph Wegline Memorial Scholarship. An $8,000 scholarship is being awarded in memory of Staff Sergeant Joseph Wegline, class of 1994, who died in defense of our country while serving the U.S. Army in Iraq. The recipient exemplifies the virtue of service to school and community, is involved in sports, and contributes to the value of team play, volunteer for charitable work, and can count on to go the extra mile to selflessly help anyone in need. The recipient is Rocco Matafaram. Special Service Awards. The following two graduates have enlisted and will proudly serve our country after leaving Audubon High School. Braden Bunnell, Gianna D. Thomas. Audubon Fathers Association scholarships. Walter Caseby Awards are presented to students in the graduating class who have demonstrated strong character and leadership abilities and have made positive contributions to the school and community. The recipients are Abigail Toll, Madeline Berry, Joelle Jacobowski, Ella Braddock, Lillian Loeb, and Leo Davis. To present our next award, it is my pleasure to introduce the 2024 recipient, Ms. Jocelyn Carter.
Hi. The David Downs Higbee Memorial Scholarship. David Downs Higbee was a Mount Aiken teacher for 26 years. Teaching children gave him his greatest happiness. In anticipation of his death, Mr. Higbee created a trust to be used to educate a college-bound Audubon High School senior from the Mount Aiken schools. The worthy student who has demonstrated a conscientious effort in his or her studies shall receive from the trust a sum of money up to $5,000 annually to help defray the cost of college education for 4 institutions. The recipient is Vivian Edwards.
The Joseph L. DeMarco III Memorial Golf Scholarship. In November of 1978, the DeMarcos and the Audubon community suffered a tragic loss when their son Joe died in a car accident. A scholarship fund was established, and the first scholarship of $4,000 was presented to a 1980 graduate of AHS. With this scholarship, the family and its committee members will have awarded over $555,000 to 44 Audubon graduates. This year's recipient of the $25,000 Joseph L. DeMarco III Memorial Golf Scholarship Fund is George Heller. The students standing before us this evening have worked extremely hard to reach this major milestone in their lives. The tassel on the graduation cap is symbolic. When it is on the right, it signifies the individual wearing it is a student. When it is on the left, it signifies the individual wearing it is a successful graduate. They walked out here tonight with the tassel on the right, but they'll be walking out as Audubon High School graduates with the tassel on the left. It is my pleasure to present the newest graduating class of Audubon High School, the class of 2025.
Mark has him, I think. Oh, yes. I got him. Always under control. Yeah.
Give me back.
It's usually open when they walk in. There's people that will not let anybody on the field. Right in 2 corners in front of there. Mantle. Right down there.
Thank you.